Hi, rollers.
Hi, rollers.
Welcome back to another exciting Patreon episode. One thing about me, this is Greg speaking, by the way. Hi, how are you?
Hi, Greg.
Hi. One thing about me is that I'm a big old movie buff.
It's so true.
It's very true. I'm a bit of a cinephile, and I do happen to have in my possession a pretty vast Blu-ray and 4K Blu-ray collection. I'm big into physical media, owning the films that I love, because you never know when the studios are going to take them off of streaming services.
You never know.
It's also a great resource for watching obscure, rare, and older films that you might not have heard of.
Amen.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of my Blu-ray collection is also full of musicals, because I also love musicals, as the three of you know. We produce many improvised musicals together. So I thought it would be fun, just to kind of, for a change of pace, if we sort of like sped through one of my rare musical Blu-rays. Does that sort of sound fun?
That's a fantastic
awesome.
idea.
Yeah.
Mary Lou, you can see them in front of you. You can just like pick one at random.
Okay, I'm going to close my eyes and I'm going to point at the board and somebody tell me to stop.
Stop. Yep.
Okay.
Which one is
The
it?
Exercist.
It's The Exorcist.
Now,
Yeah.
Greg. I think we all know like the straight movie, The Exorcist.
From the
Right.
1970s, directed by William Friedkin, a classic horror film. I would argue it sort of codifies many of the tropes we now assign sort of cliche to like possession horror, Catholic horror, demonic horror.
But that's not
that's not this.
The Exorcist
No.
that we're doing today.
No, it is not. That film.
Tell us about this one.
Scary.
Too scary.
I was
Too
going to say,
scary.
I'm not a big horror guy, so
scary.
yeah, I'm glad that we're doing something different.
This one is actually, so Exercise wasn't always just a concept, right?
Okay.
Someone had to invent Exercise.
Absolutely.
Oh my
And
God.
so back in the golden age of movie musicals, which I would call like the 30s through the 50s,
Yeah.
there were a lot of musicals being made at this time about people with weird jobs. That was a common type of musical being made.
Okay.
But this one, it's all about a person who sort of came to a small town and showed them the idea of exercise, which they called an exorcist. And it opens with a really fun opening number. You know how opening numbers often set the world like before the new thing happens. So this is what the song is called, if that's not too prescriptive.
Not at all.
No, tell us the name.
I don't know why I would say that. It's just from the film.
Of course, this
It's
written
the
film that everybody...
laziest town in South Dakota.
That's right.
The laziest
Let's
town
just
in
like
South
take
Dakota.
a look at the opening number.
I
here.
can't wait to see
Okay,
it.
great. Ooh, I love it already. Like the panning
Classic.
across.
Absolutely. It's I like that you can see that it is like clearly stages. You know, that old sort
Right.
of like,
Yeah.
you know.
And like the scrim in the
it's
back.
painted
just
scrims, but you don't care because
Yeah.
it's so fun.
No. Oh, what a sleepy little town. We don't do too much round here, but we don't mind that one bit. I just sit around here. I sit like a couch potato chip.
Let me just pause right quick because this is a fun little Hollywood fact. The person who's about to take the second half, young Jimmy Stewart.
You're kidding me.
I'm
No
not kidding.
way.
So whoever's
This is one
about
of
to
his
start
first
singing,
roles?
it's going to be it's not going to be a good Jimmy Stewart impression. It just is Jimmy Stewart.
Right.
Yeah.
And this is, it's one of his first roles. So let's rewind a little bit and hear the end of that line. Perfectly, 2, 3, 4.
Like a potato chip.
Pretty good. Here's Jimmy Stewart.
Well, I think that being lazy's great.
And let me just pause. I forgot. There's another fun fact. The person who just sang is actually someone standing next to Jimmy Stewart.
Oh.
Jimmy Stewart was so infectious on set that everyone started.
Everybody
So
started.
Jimmy Stewart did. The Jimmy Stewart impersonator did the first half. Here's the actual Jimmy Stewart to finish that verse off. 2, 3, 4.
There's things, of course, I'd like to do, but all those things can wait. 'Cause we're lazy, the laziest town in South Dakota. Yeah, we're lazy, the laziest town in South Dakota.
I don't want to go to work.
Now, Greg, can I pause real quick?
Yeah, of course.
So that's a different person speaking. Was
Yeah.
that also a Jimmy Stewart
No,
impersonator?
that person actually is in the middle of dying on screen. You remember in The Wizard of Oz how you see like that rustling in the leaves and it's allegedly someone hanging themselves and they left it in?
Did not know that. Terrifying.
Very terrifying.
It's urban legend. Urban legend.
Okay, there's no way.
This one is true where the actor did just straight up die. But they only had a certain amount of film in the canister, so they had to keep shooting. And if you listen carefully, you can just make out the EMTs trying to save their life as they keep singing. 2, 3, 4.
I don't, what?
Clear.
I don't, Herc.
Stay with me. Stay
And
with
we're
me.
just so lazy in
Come on.
South Dakota.
God damn it.
And nothing will
God damn
ever
it, no.
stop us.
Because we're lazy.
Time of death.
The
6:30.
laziest town in South
Dakota.
We'll just stop right here. What do you think of this movie so far?
I loved that.
Yeah, it's a little. I didn't expect to see so much like fourth wall breaking. It's like a little like interesting. It's risky.
And what's interesting to
genre-wise.
me was that it's a period piece, obviously, from the costumes,
Oh,
which is
yeah.
why it's so interesting when the EMTs come on stage.
in full
And they're-
1940s EMT
Yes,
outfits.
yeah.
Yeah, I should say it does take place. Thank you for pointing that out. This takes place in a 1600s Puritan colony. And so, yeah, the EMTs kind of maybe does have that fourth wall effect. But let's fast forward a little bit. There's like a lot of setup.
Okay.
Which, they had to do that back in the day.
Right.
People were still getting used to the ideas of like, what even is a movie?
Right.
Totally.
Let's just go ahead. We'll skip to the main character's entrance. This is the Exorcist, the titular role. He's come to the Puritan colony to sort of introduce his new ways of thinking, but the religious council actually finds the concept of physical labor to be against God. A little proto Footloose, if you will.
Yeah, okay.
So let's see a little bit of that conflict before we get the song. We'll just play right here.
Well. You think you can come here into our town and take over our businesses by pushing all your hootenanny, philandering, moving around and such?
Well, sister, may I call you sister?
You better call all of us sisters, because that's what we are.
Well, sisters, if I may call you so, if I might be so bold, I would like to treat you then as my family. And I'm not here to let my family just flip-flab away all day. Why, it's fitness I'm peddling.
We'll
fitness.
pause right there.
So it seems like some of the lines kind of
Yeah.
got a little flubbed.
The interesting thing, so this is Guy Montrock. He's the leading man of that's the actor's name, Guy
Yeah.
Montrock. And Guy, as you can see, handsome.
Very.
Very handsome.
No.
man.
Stud. Absolute stud.
Absolute stud.
Yeah.
Is he like a good actor? It's hard to say.
Sure.
He's got charm.
For the time, maybe.
For the time, maybe.
He's got hair.
But one thing
Does
for
have hair.
sure, two things for sure. He's got hair, and he's trying desperately to read off of the cue cards.
Uh-huh.
And he has like a 60% hit to miss ratio.
Okay.
So let's see this patter song where he's trying to read
Yeah.
off of the cue card.
Uh-huh.
And we'll just go ahead and play.
Fitness, I said. That's right. F-I-T-E-F. Fitness.
Try that one more time, son.
F-I-T-N-E-S-S.
There we go.
Fitness it is.
Yeah.
That's what I'm peddling.
Okay.
Oh, when you go down there and taking a walk, you're taking a walk around a lake, you might fall into that there lake, and oh, then you're wet. Oh, if you're walking around a lake and you fall into that lake,
Uh-huh.
you might get wet. You might not know exactly what path to take.
Uh-huh.
You might get wet. You might get blooming. You might have a little room inside your soul for something even better. And that is fitness. It's fitness. I tell you, yes, it is. It's F-I-T-ness.
We'll stop. You kind of get the picture of.
Why was he
Wow.
talking about a lake?
I don't.
To listen to the rest of this episode, along with a bunch of extra goodies like bonus songs and full-fledged RPG campaigns, head on over to our Patreon at patreon.com/tabletoptunespod. That's patreon.com/tabletoptunespod. Bye, rollers.